Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in. Great to have Michelle here joining us again. I'm hoping that by next week I'll be able to practice with you all. But today Michelle will be joining us, and yeah, let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. Taking the time to settle in. Taking the time to slow down. Conscious that you use this time. So much of our day is a matter of us just getting through one thing so that we can get on to the next thing, so that we can get through that to get to the next. And here as we start the practice, you lie back, you close your eyes, and you just breathe. Use this time. Use this opportunity to settle in, to let everything else fall away, to find yourself right here, right now. Just a few more breaths, a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. Then you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from your tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. And you sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. The eyes are closed. And inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward, nice and broad across the collarbone. Exhale, pressing back down, dog. And you settle. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders, sway from side to side, whatever you like. Opening up those lungs, waking up the body. And inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhale, full extension, reach for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, pressing back down, dog. Let the head hang heavy. The heels firmly reaching towards the floor. I'm going to draw that length out of the low leg. Those calves start to stretch and open up. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, forward, fold. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Nice full breath. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pressing back. Feel the movement of the breath. And coordinate that with the movement of the body. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale and exhale. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes, close heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, check. The hips sit as low as you like. For the thighs hug, the tailbone draws down. And you feel that nice upward lift of the torso. Good. Nice and anchored, and on exhale, you fold forward. The legs straighten out. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. You let the head back. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Let your weight drift forward just a touch. Good. You want to feel your weight balance from heel to toe. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair once again. This time when your base is set, palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist to the right. You can broaden those arms if you like. But you work that nice tight rotation of the torso. That right shoulder, right side rolling open and back. Then inhale back to center, chair pose, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward, sweeping the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers behind your tailbone. And you start to drift those knuckles over towards the left, so you draw that right shoulder away, opening up that upper right side. Good. Then coming back to center, you relax the arms as the knees bend, the hips drop, and the arms sweep, chair pose once again. Then when you're set, palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist over to the left. Hooking that right elbow, rolling that left side back. Nice full breaths, using the breath to help open up across the upper chest. Then back to center, chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward, sweeping the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. You draw the knuckles back, then drifting those arms towards the right as you draw that left shoulder open a bit more. You can look up over that left shoulder as well. Turns it into a slight twist as you draw those arms off to the right side. Good. Then back to center. You just relax your arms, hang over your legs for a breath. Inhale, halfway, lengthening. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Good. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Arms overhead, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Now with the palms together at your heart, gesture balancing the body and mind, you make a way into tree pose. Your weight starts to shift into that right foot. The left knee bends, it turns out, and you place that left foot just on the inner right thigh, the right calf, or the right ankle, wherever you feel steadiest. As you feel steady with your base, you can start to accessorize it with the arms, taking them up overhead, interlacing the fingers, maybe turning your gaze towards the ceiling or trying to close your eyes. But nice and steady. Nice and grounded with that right leg. If you took the arms up, you bring them back to your heart. Then you're going to draw that left knee out in front. And nice and easy, you step that foot back, high lunge. The toes touch down, the heels lifted. Nice and tall through the torso as you take those arms up overhead. And you work that line from thigh to thigh. Good. Settling in. And stay long with the legs as you bring the palms together at your heart. And you twist to the right, revolve side angle. You can broaden the arms, you can bind if you want to go tighter. Nice deep twist. And again, think about that right side of your upper chest, trying to roll that open and back. And you breathe into it, stretching the rib cage with your breath. Perfect. Inhale back to center, high lunge. And on an exhale, hands to the floor as you step back, down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend, you look forward and inhale as you float or step to the top of the mat. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Relax the arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then palms together to your heart. The weight starts to shift into that left foot. The right knee bends, it turns out, and you place that right foot on the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. And set your foundation. Then maybe you start to add the arms, taking them up overhead, changing the hand position, or changing what you're looking at by looking up or closing your eyes. And hands back to your heart. That right knee draws out in front. And nice and easy, you step the foot back, high lunge. You take the arms up as you settle in. And you're feeling 3 long lines here. That left thigh reaching forward, the right leg reaching back, and the torso and arms reaching up. That sense of openness here. Extending outward. Good, then palms together at your heart as you twist to left, revolve side angle. Keep pressing back through that right heel, a strong right thigh. Maintain that foundation so on an inhale you're able to rise right back into high lunge. You take a breath to set it up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Choosing your route. Moving through a vinyasa or going straight to down dog. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. You take a breath here, preparing for warrior 3. So the arms can stay up or hands to your heart as you start to shift your weight forward into that right leg, rising up over that right foot. You feel long from the crown of the head to the left heel. Working to get parallel to the floor. But more important than being parallel is simply feeling set on that right leg. A strong foundation giving you that sense that you're able to reach the torso forward. And nice and light, that left foot steps back as the left heel spins in, warrior 1. And exhale, sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers as you bow forward for humble warrior. And the torso draped just inside that right leg. The head hangs heavy. The arms draw away from your back. But more so than trying to pull those arms over your head, you're trying to reach the knuckles away so that you feel as long as you can from head to head of shoulder, opening the upper chest. Good. Inhale, you rise up. Keep the fingers interlaced as you straighten that right leg out, setting up for pyramid pose. Then on an exhale, you fold forward over that right thigh. The hands can stay interlaced. If you rather take reverse prayer or grab opposite elbows, feel free. But you keep the upper chest open. You feel like you're leading with your heart, your sternum, the center of your chest. Your head's just going along for the ride. And then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. And keeping the arms next to your ears or hands to your heart. You start to shift your weight forward into that left leg as you rise up, warrior three. Good. Take your time and feel yourself step back, warrior one. The right toes touch, the heel spins in. The arms sweep up for a breath. Then you take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Then you bow forward, humble warrior. You let the torso hang. The head's heavy, drawing on the back of the neck. The collarbones broad as your shoulder blades draw towards one another. And inhale, you rise up, keeping the fingers interlaced. You just straighten that left leg up. Nice full inhale. And exhale, you fold forward for pyramid. And again, if you want to change your hand position, you grab opposite elbows behind your back or reverse prayer, palms together, fingers pointing up. Any three of those. Main focus is that opening up through the upper chest as you fold long over that left thigh. Then exhale, you release the hands to the floor as you step back, down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees as you look up between your hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, take a breath. Then palms together to your heart. A gesture of balancing the body and mind as we make our way into dancer's pose. So you're going to start to shift your weight into that right foot. That left knee bends and you bring the left heel towards your hip. As you feel steady, you just release that left hand down, catching hold of that left ankle or left foot. And as you like, you start to extend that right arm out as you lean the torso forward, lifting that left foot up behind you. Good. Nice and open with the upper chest. One more breath. And nice and slow, you come back to center. You bring your hands to your heart. Keep that left foot lifted as you step that left foot back, high lunge. Then the left heel spins in as you open up, warrior two. Nice and broad across the left. Set in behind that right thigh. And you reach forward for side angle, elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. The left bicep can go next to your left ear, a nice long top line, or you wrap it around your back or your bind, catching the inner thigh or catching hands. And you roll open. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot as you step that left foot forward outside your left hand, coming into a squat. We're going to be here for a little bit, so if it bothers your knees, your hips, you can always sit yourself down. But once you settle in, then that right arm straightens out, the right hand's on the floor in front of the right foot as that right knee's pinned behind the right upper arm. And that left arm then just sweeps up to the ceiling for your squat twist. If you want to wrap that left arm around your back, feel free. Taking it tighter. Twisting open. Nice full breath. Good. And coming back to center. And nice and easy, we're all going to sit back now as we lift those heels up for Navasana, both pose. So the hips touch down, the heels lift up. And we're going 2 by 2 today. So we'll start with knees bent, torso tall, arms out parallel to the floor. Then you breathe. And exhale, you cross the ankles. You can either hug your shins in or hands outside your hips as you push down to lift your hips up. Then coming back out, knees bent once again, or this time you grab your big toes and you start to straighten those legs out. Either one, the key to all of these to stay balanced is engaging the low back. It draws in, the sternum lifts up, and you feel like you're sitting upright, balancing on your sit bones. Perfect. Then exhale, wherever you are, you cross your ankles as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees as you look forward and inhale, float or step. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Then exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms, take a breath. Then palms together. You start to shift into that left foot as the right knee bends and you bring that right heel towards your hip. And the right hand can reach down, catching the foot or ankle. And take your time as you feel steady. That left arm then extends as you start to lean forward, lifting that right leg up behind you. Good. One more full breath. Then you keep it together as you come back to center. Hands to your heart. And you step that right foot back high lunge. Then open up, warrior two. Taking a couple breaths here, settling in. Maybe adjusting your stance as you need, as you sit deeper behind that left thigh. And staying low and open across the lap, you reach forward for side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And that top arm goes low. If you want to wrap it for your bind, you try and catch that inner left thigh, helping to roll that right side open. Or you catch hands outside the hip. Good. Release your hands to the floor inside that foot as you step that right foot forward outside your right hand and you sit your hips down. You're either sitting in squat or you sit all the way to the floor. But once you're ready, that left arm then straightens out. The knee is behind the tricep as that right arm reaches up and open. You can wrap that arm around your back if you like, taking it tighter, encouraging that right side to roll open even more. Then back to center. And nice and easy, just sit your hips down. As your hips sit down, the heels lift up. Navasana. Knees are either bent or legs can be straight, but either way, the arms are parallel to the floor. Good. Cross and hug or cross and lift. And back out. Last one. Knees are bent, straight. Grab your big toes, straighten them out, or upward facing forward fold. You keep the knees bent. You bring your arms behind your calves so that you cup your heels, and you start to straighten those legs out. If the legs get straight, with your hands against your heels, you're able to start to bend your elbows and you start to fold forward. Balancing up on those sit bones. Good. Then wherever you are, you just cross your ankles as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward outside that right hand, setting up for lizard. The left knee can stay up or touches down. And you start to bow towards your forearms. One forearm, maybe two touch down. You hang your head and surrender to gravity. Good. Inhale, you rise up to straight arms. You're going to keep that left hand on the floor as that right arm sweeps up to the ceiling for lizard twist. The shoulders stack, or you bring that right arm back as you bend that left knee, catching hold of the outer edge of that left foot. You hug the heel in. If you want to go deeper into the front of that left thigh, you just lower down onto that right forearm. That left forearm. Good. Keep rolling that right side back, trying to turn to face the ceiling. And exhale, you release the foot. Hands to the floor, framing that right foot. From here, we're going into kneeling eagle. So you're going to slide that right foot back to the outside of that left calf. So that your thighs cross, both knees are on the floor, and you come to standing up on your shins. Now, if this doesn't feel good for your knees or your balance just isn't working, you can always take your legs side by side so you're kneeling. But once you're ready, you bring those arms out in front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. You cross the elbows, twist, you tie the forearms, and you try and lift those elbows up to shoulder height. Good. Perfect. Exhale, you release the hands to the floor as you roll forward, stepping your feet back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, outside that left hand, setting up for lizard. The back knee is up or down as you start to bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe two touch down. Good. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. That right hand stays down as the left arm reaches up. And you can stay there nice and open from hand to hand, or you bring that left arm back as you bend that right knee. And you catch hold of that right foot. Remember, if you grab that foot, you want to hold the outer edge of it. Your thumb should point towards the ceiling. That'll encourage that left shoulder to continue to roll open. If you want to lower down onto that right forearm, feel free. Let those hips sink even deeper and you get that nice deep stretch into the front of that right thigh. Then coming back to center, hands to the floor. As you start to slide that left foot back, and you take it just outside that right calf. Let your thighs cross. And then you walk yourself back, coming to balance on your shins. You can always go side by side, but find a base that works for you. You feel steady, and then you bring the arms out in front. It'll be that right elbow underneath the left this time. You cross the elbows, twist, you tie the forearms. And you try and lift those elbows up to shoulder height. Good, nice and easy, one time. Hands to the floor as you step back, down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you just lower the line flat on your belly. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. You breathe. And preparing for 3 rounds of cobra. The hands under the shoulders, elbows in tight. Tops of the feet firm on the mat. And on inhale, you peel your head, your chest, and your palms up off the mat, baby cobra. Some of those hands hover, you work just the back here. You feel the strength of it as your sternum rolls forward and up. Then exhale, relax. You take a breath. And inhale, you rise once again, baby cobra, hovering the hands, or full cobra, planting those palms as you straighten the eyes. But you keep rolling forward and up. Feel that the center of your chest is moving out in front rather than being pushed back. But you get that curve to the upper spine. Good. Exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, you rise one final time. Going as high as you like. And exhale, relax. You stack your hands, you rest your cheek. You breathe. Nice full breaths into the belly. And bring the arms back alongside the body as we prepare for bow pose. You bend the knees, you catch hold of your feet or your ankles. If it bothers your knees, your back, or your arms, you can always do it with straight arms and straight legs. And on your next inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the thighs up off the mat, lifting towards the ceiling. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. Then inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, relax. You stack your hands, rest your cheek. Letting the body just fall against the floor. And bringing the hands underneath your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. And you're going to come to sitting up on your heels for hero's pose. You take a breath. Then from here, we're going into reclining hero. So you're going to lift your hips. Take your feet wider than your hips as you start to sit your hips back down. And as you sit down, you got 3 things that can happen. 1, you get to the floor and your knees feel okay. 2, you get to the floor but your knees pinch. Or 3, you can't quite get to the floor. If your knees pinch or you can't get to the floor, you can bring those feet back together and sit on your heels. If you're on the floor or your knees are feeling okay, you start to lean back, reclining as you lie. Maybe lean into it, maybe lower to the forearms, or maybe lie flat. And again, if you can't get those hips to the floor, sitting on your heels, you can then recline back as well. But you'll notice if you're sitting on your heels when you recline back, your low back is going to feel a deep bend in it. So just be mindful of how that feels. If you're all the way on the floor, you can take those arms up overhead and just rest them on the ground above your head if you like. Gives you a nice opening through the upper chest. You're going to take 2 or 3 more breaths, and then you find child's pose whenever you're ready. Once you're done, you just bring the feet back together. The hips rest on the heels, torso on the thighs, and the forehead to the floor. Then inhale as you rise up. And you're going to sit over to the left side of your feet, setting up for half spinal twist. So you take that right leg, the one on top, and you step it over top that left thigh. Then the right hand's on the floor behind you. The left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside that thigh. Then back to center. Then you switch sides. That right leg tucks under, the left foot steps over. Left hand's on the floor behind you, right arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow. Good. Back to center. You take the legs out in front. We're going into Janu Shirshasana from here. So the legs are straight. That left leg stays straight. The right knee bends. Right heel comes in tight to the inner thigh. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then inhale as you reach out and rise up. Exhale, relax the arms. And you switch sides. Right leg straightens up. Left knee bends, foot comes in. You sit tall as you inhale the arms up. And exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of what you got. Try and level those shoulders. You'll notice that left shoulder here has a tendency to start to roll up on you. So you draw it down. Trying to square your chest with that left thigh as best you can. And inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms. Then you take both legs straight. Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. Then inhale as you reach out beyond your feet, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front. And exhale as you lower down onto your back. From the lie flat. You take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on our back. So the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You can hang out right there or shoulder stand, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips bend, or the hips lift, the elbows bend, hands against your low back as you send the legs towards the ceiling. A few more breaths if you want any variations. When coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and easy you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs or straight arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back as you release the crown of the head towards the floor. Then exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees, back to the hands on the floor. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Then back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. Then as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us. And I hope you all have a great day. Like I said, hopefully next week I'll be back to practicing with all of you. But enjoy the day, and I'll see you next time.